Hey folks, how you all doing? It's Tom here, and today we've got a very, very dull Nature's Gift scoia'tael deck. That's right, now that we're in rank 3, but where people start to get creative, I thought, let's grab the most generic scoia'tael deck we can make and throw it out and see how it goes in a few matches. Okay, so we're up against someone the rank below us. They're playing Nilfgaard, possibly Assimilate. They have a very nice profile picture of Geralt. Kind of the one I definitely wanted. We'll get rid of the Oak Critters and the Marauder, just so we got a few better choices in hand. Of course, Nature's Gift is an excellent ability because of its symbiosis, as well as 6 points total. I mean, even though we don't actually run that many nature cards in this deck, well, we run a lot less than you'd assume. It's still quite nice to have that bonus from Symbiosis. We're opening up with Frixonet just because it's a nice little opener. It does give us one Symbiosis unit on the board, and it also gives us carryover to next round in case something ridiculous happens right now. Depending what they do depends on how much I'll kind of commit a few more Symbiosis cards to this round, or maybe I'll just kind of play it down to things like Oak Critters. Might even go for a gold. It obviously depends on what they play next. Van Morlim Hunter. Okay, so we're going to completely ignore that with a Dryads Careless. There we go. Now we have a Treant on the board, so our Nature's Rebuke has a target if we do manage to get a kill. Their first card they put down as well isn't getting any value because we've just ignored the melee row completely. I mean, I guess they could lock the young Dryad. Yeah, now Symbiosis isn't really a thing for it. Oak Critters onto the back row. Get rid of that Van Morlim Hunter. King Cobra. So from what we've seen so far, we can assume this is a status deck which runs a strange soldier. Bit out of place, something seems a bit up. I'm a bit confused by the soldier, that's the thing. The Alba Pikeman even. We'll get rid of it so we can start using our melee row. With a strong rebuke, and we do start to take the lead by quite a bit. Van Hamar, that is actually quite a big play for them.
Tell me what you've got.
Gets them very close, and obviously with their stratagem they do take the... or they don't take the lead actually because of the bleed. They are still technically behind. If we get down Saskia now, means we have another Symbiosis unit, although that would mean we'd have to resort to using our Wandering Treant Big Boy Senior, which I don't really feel comfortable with doing this round. Unless we really want to commit. Well, the thing is, we've kept them in a position where they're having to push quite a bit to make sure they don't go into the next round bad. Hence the morale here.
Death can come where blood.
You know what, actually? Yeah, because that bleeding will take down to 15. I can get to 15. They're all going to have to play again or go over tie. I'm assuming with all the poison we're going to probably see a Masquerade Ball next round. I mean, King Cobra is a bit of a weird one, but the Pikeman just doesn't seem to fit in with the rest of the deck, because all of it seems to be status related. I guess we get rid of Tempering, don't want to keep Oak Critters, but the Dwarf's a bit worse than Critters, to be honest. Right, let's just get down some Symbiosis units, I guess. It's a shame we can only get to Ifnay Mother and not Wrath of Broccolon. Nausicaa Sergeant, might want to deal with that sooner or later, I guess, because they're going to have quite a few deploy cards. I'm interested to see what they could see, because I mean, they're going for the damage obviously because we got Veil. I mean, Ifnay, Wandering, or the Great Oak. I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, they probably didn't see Ifnay or the Great Oak because those two are probably the best two for them to choose. I mean, even though it would have been like 8 or 10 points. Okay. Masquerade Rules coming down with a thirsty dame. Ifnay Mother. And now we got lots of symbiosis. I guess just slap the sergeant maybe. So we could try and maybe rebuke it. I don't know. Things we know they're not playing Devotion, so we do need to watch out for things like Karathi Heatwave and Geralt Eden. And now that we have Symbiosis 5, obviously, our Wandering Treants are very vulnerable to Geralt Eden. Shillard? I mean, it's a good 10 points. And of course, Ifnay doesn't have Veil because she isn't in Wrath of Broccolon form. If we use Forth now, we can get a lot of things. I'm counting the units we got with Symbiosis. I'm thinking Isengrim's Council just to go into something else like a Hammer Dryad. But to be honest, it probably would have been better to use Nature's Rebuke there and get rid of the Thirsty Dame or the Nozka Sergeant. Well, we got Moran, so we could actually lock one of them. I mean, there goes Ifnay.
Eyes closed, mouth open.
Right, I guess if we just get down Moran. Things, which one's better to lock? I mean, part of me thinks Thirsty Dame, but then if they got a bunch of deploy abilities, I mean, what one's more provision cost? They're both 5. Okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go with Nausicaa. Oh shit, wait a sec. Fucking Vitality's status, isn't it? Well, I mean, let's just get them all out and just... Oh, for God's sake. Shoops, that explains a lot. You know, that really explains a lot. So it was Singleton, okay. Thing is, did they draw both the Singleton cards? They got Shoop, did they get the other one? Yeah, see, here's the thing. Now these... I've waited too late to just bust it all on Hammer Dryad. So... I guess just get everything down and we can kind of use Grey Oak to kind of slap that Thirsty Dame later. Rodea. I mean, they're clearly trying to lock something. Get rid of some Symbiosis, which is actually kind of good for us because we don't... Oh, we got one more left. And they're starting to emote spam, which is fun. We might as well just Nature's Rebuke because we've left it quite late. Get rid of Shoop Hunter, I guess, just in case of a... I don't know. In case of some crazy play. I mean, Grey Oak's big. So they're going to need to have something big as well to finish it. What are they deciding? Guessing a Neuromancy? Roderick of Duntine, that kind of helps us, and they've put it on the front row, which also helps us even more, not into weather. Fangs of the Empire as well, so they're probably going to poison Hammer Dryad, and then, yeah, Vincent it gone. I mean, we still can just slap Thirsty Dame and, you know, win this just. Right, well that was a mess of a game. I hope you guys tolerated it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.